It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and your skin looks great. That serum you've been using is really starting to work. You can tell your skin's looking hydrated, and dewy, and fresh. But what's this? You're out? But we just got this product. We've only had it for a couple months, and it was expensive. We don't normally spend $30 on serum. No, we're not in denial. There's definitely more product in there. The shaking's not working? Well, just get a Q-tip. Just scrape the walls of it. It's fine. No, I'm not having a meltdown. You're having a meltdown. You're not you when you run out of your skincare. Well, I guess there's nothing left to do but make an empties video. I should also mention that I have severely dry, sensitive skin. So just because some of these products didn't work for me doesn't mean they won't work for you. And just because some of these products did work for me doesn't mean you should rush out and buy them, because you should make sure that you're buying skincare that works for your skin type. This is a disclaimer. First thing I'd like to talk to you about is this mist. It's the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist with hyaluronic acid and oat. I've had this for quite a while. I kept refilling it with other things because I really like the sprayer on here, but I do not think that I'm going to repurchase the Hydrating Milky Mist because I have been educating myself more and more about Pixi. And what I've realized is, although they're a nice, like, trendy, slightly more affordable brand, quick sidebar, I hate that Pixi gets piled in with drugstore videos because, yes, they're sold at Target, which I guess you could argue is a drugstore, but to me, anything that the line starts at like $15 plus is not drugstore to me. Like, that's just too expensive. They're definitely on the pricier end. I think this is like $15 for this bottle that did not last very long. I kept refilling it with other sprays that I had just because I liked the mister. Pixi does use essential oils in a lot of their products, which I don't like because it's very irritating to my sensitive skin. This one I actually just checked and it doesn't look like it has essential oils in it, but it does have citric acid, which is a product of citrus, which can be irritating to sensitive skin. So I think I'm gonna skip it. I don't think I noticed any crazy difference after using this. Like I said, I kept refilling this with other sprays as I went along. Like, I kept diluting it with other sprays and I didn't feel like it gave any different of an effect, you know? Alright, so the next product I'd like to talk to you about is from First Aid Beauty. We're big fans of First Aid Beauty here on my channel. I love that they cater to sensitive skin and all of their products are fragrance free. So good for you, First Aid Beauty. This is their Wild Oat Hydrating Toner. And I believe in my skincare declutter video, I mentioned that I didn't think I would be repurchasing this because I just felt like for $22, that was asking kind of a lot for a toner, and I didn't feel like it did that much to be worth that amount. But I think I'm gonna eat my words on that one, because since I ran out of this about a week ago, I have been feeling very dry. And if that's not a sign that a hydrating product is doing what it says it does, then I don't know what is. Because I've been definitely feeling more dry since I ran out of this, so I think I am going to repurchase this. Congratulations, First Aid Beauty, you got me. But I also have to say, I'm going to go back and look at when I placed the order, but I feel like this has lasted me a really long time. I think I could spend $22 every 5 months and get the hydration that I need, especially for the winter time. This is like been very, very good for me. So I think I'm gonna repurchase it. I probably should have mentioned this first because it's the first step in my skincare routine, but let's talk about this cleansing balm from Physicians Formula. Now, if you watched my eco-friendly skincare routine video, you will already know why I'm not gonna be keeping this, and it is because it is made with polyethylene, which is actually a simple component of plastic. Plastic in skincare? Why do it? So the reason they put polyethylene in some skincare, especially in cleansing balms, is because that like plasticky element helps to grab onto the makeup and helps remove the makeup. But I use a cleansing oil now. I'm always screaming about it. This one from Kose is like the best purchase I have ever made. Has no polyethylene in it, only costs like $8, has lasted me like 6 months already. I love it, I love it, I love it. This cleansing balm was actually, I think, more expensive than this. I might have got a deal on it on Amazon, but in the store I think it's like close to $15, which is a lot. I don't like having to reach my hand into a tub because that makes you more susceptible to getting bacteria in the product. I actually don't think I even finished this one. I think I rinsed it out after I learned that it had plastic in it, and it was irritating my skin anyways because it also has fragrance in it, and it was green, which means it has artificial color in it. We just don't need any of that stuff in our skincare routine. I'm definitely not going to be repurchasing this, and I am happy living my cleansing oil life. All right, let's talk about another product from First Aid Beauty. This is their facial Radiance pads. It came with 60 in it. It has cute little birthday packaging. They recently had a 10-year anniversary. Happy anniversary, First Aid Beauty. But I am not going to be repurchasing these facial Radiance pads. And it's not because they didn't work, because they worked beautifully. I believe it has 3 different types of chemical exfoliants in it. Yes, so this has lactic acid, glycolic acid, and hyaluronic acid in it, which is great. I definitely noticed my skin looking visibly less dull. My issue with this is that it came with 60 pre-soaked pads. And I just think that we don't need to waste the paper of pre-soaked pads. It's not the most eco-friendly option. I would prefer to buy my chemical exfoliants in just the liquid form and either just put them onto my fingers and onto my face or use a reusable cotton round if I want to get more of that exfoliating action. But I just don't want to continue to purchase single-use products, so I'm not going to be repurchasing these facial Radiance pads. All right, this next product is probably like my greatest discovery within the last year. Like, this truly was mind-blowing to me. It is the Vichy Mineral 89 Booster. I love it. It definitely gave my skin that little extra bit of hydration it needs under moisturizer. And it has hyaluronic acid in it, it has glycerin in it. It's really all clean ingredients. There's no fragrance, there's no essential oils, there's no alcohols in it. It's just a really good serum. It's such a good serum that I didn't allow myself to not have a backup before I ran out. So I do already have another one, so I did repurchase it because it's great. I believe I will continue to repurchase it until it doesn't work for me anymore, which is hopefully never. So good job, Vichy. All right, let's talk about a little teeny tiny baby. That is this Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide Cream. So I got this as my birthday gift for Sephora this year. They did a little duo of this polypeptide cream and a Drunk Elephant cleanser, which I still have and use and love to travel with. But I wanted to talk about this polypeptide cream because I think it's a little weird, to be honest. I think it's a little weird because I felt like it worked when I used it on its own, but for some reason it did not get along with some of my other products. Like, if I just used a very basic skincare routine and did like my cleanser, maybe a serum, and then went in with this, it was fine. But for some reason, when I used it with my First Aid Beauty toner, my skin burned after putting this on top. I don't know if they have like too similar of ingredients and it was just too much for my skin, but I thought that was so weird because I haven't had that issue with any other moisturizer. This First Aid Beauty toner gets along with my CeraVe moisturizer. It gets along with my First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. I don't think it's the toner's fault. I think it's the polypeptide cream's fault. It might just have too harsh of ingredients for me. It's also really expensive. For the price, and for it not making my skin feel nice with certain products, I definitely will not be purchasing this. Next up, this is very exciting, never before seen in a skincare empties on my channel before. We're talking about body products. So I wasn't always very into body products. I would just kind of use whatever the cheapest Bath & Body Works body gel lying around was. But I did get this in a FabFitFun box, and I do love the smell of Sol de Janeiro things, so I was like, you know what? We'll use it. It's great. I should say what it is. It's their Brazilian Foreplay Moisturizing Shower Gel Cream. The smell. Wow. I used and enjoyed this so much. I don't know if it really is as moisturizing as it says it is, but it smells amazing, feels really good. It's like an aromatherapy experience in the shower, and it's not all that expensive. I think this is like maybe $10. I'm probably wrong, but this is like one of their less expensive products, and I love it so much. I shout about it all the time. I shout about it so much that when I ran out, I was actually considering buying more, and then my boyfriend got me for Valentine's Day. Wasn't that so sweet? He got me a brand new one, so yeah, even if he didn't, I think I would have repurchased it, but I'm very, very happy to have another one. Lasted me, I think, like 6 months, which is pretty good, and it's super great. I love it. All right, so the last product I'm going to talk to you about is from First Aid Beauty. It is their KP Bump Eraser Scrub. If you don't know what KP is, it's also called chicken skin. It's when you get these little tiny bumps on your arms and sometimes on your legs, and it's basically, from my understanding, it's like when the hair follicles get clogged. So it's just It's unpleasant. I've been dealing with it my whole life. So when I saw that First Aid Beauty came out with a product that was supposed to be a KP bump eraser, it was in my cart immediately. This was $26, which I felt like was a lot to spend, but I was like, you know what? If it works, that's all that matters. And it's not even that I don't think it worked, because I think it worked a little. But my issue is if you're applying a chemical exfoliant to your skin and then immediately washing it off, because this does have 10% alpha hydroxy acids in it, so it is both a physical and chemical exfoliant. If you're only putting that on for like a few seconds in the shower, how much can it really do? You know, normally when we put chemical exfoliants on our face, we leave them on. You put them on and then you layer the rest of your skincare on top of it and you don't wash it off. So it was weird to me that you would wash it off. I even kind of tried doing it like a mask in the shower. I would put it on my arms, leave it on for a few minutes while I did other things and then wash it off. And I feel like I started to notice a little more of a difference when I did that. But at the same time, do I think it did any more than any other scrub would do? Not really. I think moisturizing your arms does a lot more than scrubbing them when it comes to KP. So for $26, I don't think I'm gonna repurchase this, but I appreciate them trying to tackle a skin condition that I don't think gets talked about that much, but I'm not gonna be repurchasing this. All right, so in conclusion, products that I'm going to be repurchasing or have already repurchased are the First Aid Beauty Wild Oat Toner, the Vichy Mineral 89 Booster, and the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Foreplay Shower Gel. And the products that I will not be repurchasing are the Physicians Formula Matcha Cleansing Balm, the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist, the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads, the Drunk Elephant Proteiny Polypeptide Cream, and the First Aid Beauty KP Bump Eraser. That was a lot of skincare to go through. That was a lot of time and effort that I spent using those products, figuring out what worked, figuring out what didn't work. And in conclusion, I'm pretty happy because I feel like I found a lot of really good gems. Found things I learned recently that I can't live without, like this toner, which apparently my skin has grown to rely on and expect. So that's great. This Vichy stuff is amazing, makes my skin feel so hydrating, has been an absolute lifesaver in the winter time. And this beautiful smelling shower cream, which I just feel like I need to be smelling all the time. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. That lets YouTube know to recommend it to other people who might like this video. And don't you want to share the wealth of skincare knowledge? I know you do. And if you've already liked the video, that subscribe button is like right next to it, so you might as well subscribe to my channel while you're here. I put up new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We talk about skincare, but we also talk about makeup, we also talk about snacks, we also talk about current events occasionally. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!